Hello everyone, welcome into a shortened week of Hawkeye Sports Report here. We're going to hop on that short week bandwagon train here, aren't we?
Yeah, we got to condense everything into a short amount of time this week.
Absolutely. Well, we got one final game here for the Iowa football team, and this game is really going to be about the seniors and sending them out in style.
Well, it comes quickly, doesn't it? And careers come and go. Those 4 or 5 years certainly come to a halt, and it's an emotional time. There's no doubt about it for the 19 seniors. Being down on the sidelines, you get to see the faces of the parents and also the players, and it's tough. It's an emotional time before you start a game, and Kirk Ferentz actually has to play dad before coach. James Ferentz, one of those 19 seniors. So Coach Ferentz will be out doing his duties as a parent and then coaching the Hawkeyes against Nebraska.
Now, we all know there's one game left for this Iowa football team. How important is it to get a win here and really carry momentum into next season?
Yeah, I think it's huge. Obviously, you want to end the season since there is not going to be a bowl game. You want to have a positive taste in your mouth. And if you do that, then you get into the offseason in December. Coach Ferentz talked about it on Tuesday, the fact that, hey, without a bowl game, there will be some time for reflection and also spend some time with the players that are coming back, really set the tone for off-season workouts. And I think that is one positive for this Iowa football team, not prepping for a bowl game in December.
Well, and in a way, they can kind of use this as their bowl game. You know, they'd love nothing more than to knock Nebraska off.
Yeah, that's kind of the mentality you have to take. You've got one chance, and Nebraska a ton to play for. Hawks would love to spoil that, and they wouldn't mind that in Ann Arbor either.
Yeah, absolutely. How about as we look back on the season, hard to believe that we're looking back on the entire season already, but what individuals have really stood out to you?
You know, I think just to pick out a few, when you go on the offensive side of the football, you've got a guy like Jordan Cotton. He has been very impressive to me, not only at receiver, the way that he's developed, but also he's first in the Big Ten in kick return average. And then I think you look at the offensive line. I'm decimated, obviously, by injury, especially in that Penn State game, but James Ferentz has really been the mainstay there. And if you watch him on Friday, he finishes every play to the whistle. Been very impressive. You throw Matt Tobin in there as well. And then, of course, Mark Wiseman burst on the scene, one of the best stories in the Big Ten until he went down with injury.
And, of course, Micah Hyde and Christian Kirksey, another couple guys that have been spark plugs.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, Micah Hyde will play in the NFL. Christian Kirksey, he has played a couple of different positions at linebacker and also has 4 fumbles recovered. You know he's always around the football.
Absolutely. That's our talk about Iowa. How about Nebraska? This is a team that comes in here. We didn't really know a lot about them at the beginning of the year, and they've really turned into a good football team.
Yeah, they have. Certainly raised some eyebrows, losing at UCLA early on in September, giving up 653 yards, 36 points, and then Nebraska, though Ohio State obviously can score points, but they gave up 63 to the Buckeyes, 513 yards. Since then, really have done a pretty good job. The last 4 games, Nebraska has not given up more than 24 points. The last 3, they have scored at least 28. That has resulted in a 5-game winning streak. Of course, Taylor Martinez, the quarterback, been much more accurate this season throwing the ball than he has a season ago. Still leads the Big Ten in total offense. Amir Abdullah has really done a terrific job running the football for Nebraska, has over 1,000 yards, taking over for the injured Rex Burkhead. Kenny Bell is a receiver to watch out for. He's been one of Martinez's favorite targets, has caught passes for 789 yards. So not only is Nebraska traditionally very good in the lines, especially the offensive line, been solid this year, but the skill players, those are certainly 3 to look out for.
Well, it'll actually be it'll be a very good game to watch come Friday.
Yes, not Saturday.
Come Friday.
Friday.
Yep, absolutely. Rob, thanks for joining us all year, and have a great Thanksgiving.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Game will kick off at 11 a.m. That can be seen on ABC, the annual Heroes game. We'll take a week off, and then we'll be back with Hawkeye Sports Report at the beginning of December. Thanks for joining us, and have a great Thanksgiving.